Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So I know I do short reviews of pretty much all the books that I read, but I wanted to start making longer form reviews, mostly just of the more popular books. Books that you've probably never heard of, such as What She Found in the Woods. Probably won't make one of these videos about. However, if you know anything about me, if you know anything about my channel, you know that I love the book If He Had Been With Me by Nowlin. And a lot of you probably came to find my channel through content that I've made about that book. So, I've told you I love it, but I haven't told you as much as to why I love it. And that's what I want to make today's video about. I'm going to give you a full, in-depth, spoiler-free review of If He Had Been With Me by Nowlin. This book has blown up on Book Talk throughout. I think it started last year. I don't know. I'm not on TikTok. I don't really know. I get most of my content sourced from YouTube. But I know that I heard about it in winter of 2023. And that was when I decided to pick this book up. I just picked it up on the spur of a whim on... what's it called? On the spur of the moment. Because I'd heard that it was really sad and it was going to make me cry. And I love sad books. So I was like, okay, we'll buy it. $10 on Amazon. Ship it to me. This is a YA romance. I believe it was published in 2013. And it says also 2019. Anyways, let's get into my review of this book. So Autumn and Finney were born a week apart to two best friends who live next door to each other. They have been best friends their entire lives. Autumn and Finney grew up together. They lived next door to each other. They are both only children, but they're basically like each other's sibling. Something happened, and they grew apart going into high school, and then that's where this book really picks up speed. This book follows the majority of their high school lives because they're very separate in high school. Like I said, they're like each other's family, so they really only see each other at quote-unquote family gatherings. And you get to see their separate lives evolve in their separate friend groups, their separate relationships, just how all of those things eventually culminate and lead to the tragic event that you know is coming at the end. And when it hits you hard, like you are gonna cry. So the book starts off by giving you the ending, and that's, I think, one of the things that actually makes this book hurt so much. So the tragic thing that happens at the end, it gives it to you in the beginning. But because of how thick the book is, it's a pretty good length, especially for a young adult romance. It's like 400 pages. As you read throughout the book, it's not like you forget what's coming, but you kind of start hoping it's not what you think it is. Even though they literally told you what it was, you start hoping it's not what you think it is. Once you get past the tragic event, that's incredibly close to the ending of the book, but then after that, there's another ending, and it hits so much harder. The chapters, they're numbered like this, but at the end of the book, they get a whole lot shorter, and yeah, like see, 84 and 85 are on the same pages. And they're very easy to miss. I believe this book has about 89 chapters. I could be wrong, but if you're not reading at least 89 chapters, you probably aren't done yet. You have to read until you see the word acknowledgements. The writing of this book was super easy to follow. It was literally just like reading about some high schoolers' lives and their drama, and Autumn and Finney's relationship intertwined into all of that, seeing how childhood friends to lovers evolves. For the two of them. Like I said, super easy, super fast-paced. It's young adult, very easy to follow, very fast-paced, and keeps you on your toes. Super fun to read. I do want to address the sensitive topics in this book. I would say the main sensitive topic that you're gonna want to know before going in is depression and mental health are discussed probably throughout the last quarter of the book pretty heavily. And nothing is graphic or anything about any of that. There's some sexual content in here, again, young adult, so nothing graphic. There's one scene that you may want to be a little bit cautionary of. It's towards the very end. And then there is like one of the side characters, there's a side plot of pregnancy as like in high school, and just beware of that if that's a sensitive topic for you. But like I said, side character, not a huge thing. You just kind of watch one of the side characters kind of go through it. Overall, I gave this book 5 stars. Again, most of you probably know that. I'm sure a lot of you are actually watching this because you saw my review of If He Had Been With Me. Would I recommend you read it? Absolutely, yes, I totally would. One thing I do want to mention is Autumn has like a little thing for tiaras. Like, she's very much the outsider and Finny is the cool kid, and they have very separate friend groups. One of Autumn's little quirks about her is that she wears tiaras. It can be a little bit strange to picture a 16, 17, 18-year-old girl walking around wearing a tiara. Anyways, that covers most of my thoughts on this book. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't super long, but if you're looking to read this book, hopefully this gave you some insight into it. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye!